Welcome back, everyone. I am so happy you're here today. I've had quite a whirlwind lately with traveling and moving, but I finally moved back from the city rental apartment into my own home in town. And as I was lying in my own bed last night, something hit me. In a rental, your energy is always a bit transient. You know you're just passing through. But when you are in your own home, your nervous system does something different. It exhales, it feels permanent security. That feeling of arriving of no consistency we need for today's topic. We are diving deep into SATS for lottery manifestation. This is one of Neville Goddard's most legendary techniques, and it is a key to moving your win from a maybe in the future to a fact in your subconscious right now. So, what is SATS? It stands for State Akin To Sleep. Neville Goddard taught that the most sacred time of your day is the 10 minutes right before you drift off. In this drowsy state, your brainwaves shift. You move out of the stressful beta waves of the day and into the magical theta waves of the night. In this theta state, your inner critic, the part of you that says the odds are too high or you don't have enough money, finally goes to sleep. But your subconscious mind stays wide open. It becomes like wet clay. As I've mentioned in my previous guides on how to manifest a lottery win, your subconscious doesn't judge the information you give it. It doesn't know the difference between a memory of your past and a vivid scene of your future. If you tell it you've already won while you're in this state, it accepts it as an absolute reality. It has no choice but to start moving the world to match that scene. The secret to a successful SATS session is brevity. You don't want a long, complicated movie. If the scene is too long, your mind will wander. You want a 5 to 10 second loop that implies the win is already over. In my post on the winning lottery mindset, I talked about thinking from the end, not thinking of the win, but thinking from the feeling that the win has already happened. Let's look at 3 specific scenes you can use tonight. 1. The digital reality. Imagine you're in bed just like you are now. You pick up your phone, open your banking app, and see a balance that makes your heart leap. Maybe it's 7 figures, maybe it's 8. Feel the cool glass of the screen under your thumb as you scroll up and down, seeing that number stay right there. 2. The Isn't It Wonderful moment. Imagine sitting on your favorite sofa. A loved one, someone you trust, takes your hand, looks you in the eye, and whispers, "I can't believe it's actually ours. We are completely free." Feel the warmth of their hand and the vibration of their voice. 3. The handshake of success. Imagine shaking the hand of a lottery official. Feel the firm grip, the weight of the envelope they hand you, and the smell of the room. Which one feels most real to you? That's the one you'll use. Now, here is how we do it. Tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow, I want you to relax every single muscle. Start at your toes. Feel them get heavy. Move up to your legs, your chest, your shoulders. You want to reach that heavy feeling where you're almost too sleepy to move, but you can still direct your thoughts. This is your sweet spot. Once you're there, bring in what Neville called the tones of reality. This is where we go beyond just seeing and start sensing. Touch. If you're holding that winning check, is the paper smooth? Does it have a slight crinkle? Sound. Hear the specific tone of your partner's voice. Hear the silence of your house, knowing every single debt is gone. This is the most important part. Feel the relief, that deep chest-opening sigh. It's the feeling that says, the search is over, we are safe, we are home. Relief is the frequency of the jackpot. Now, you repeat that scene. Scene starts, scene ends, scene starts again. Don't work at it. Don't try to make it happen. Simply observe it happening to you. If your mind wanders to your bills or your stress, gently, like a mother guiding a child, bring it back to the loop. Your goal is to fall asleep while you are in the scene. When you fall asleep in SATS, you are taking that seed into the deep soil of the subconscious. You are quite literally sleeping your way to the jackpot. You are telling the universe, this is who I am now. Now, I know some of you might struggle at first. If you feel anxious or if the numbers feel too big, stop the visualization and just use Neville's Isn't It Wonderful technique. Just repeat that phrase with the feeling of receiving a surprise gift. And because I'm so happy to be back in my own home, I want to leave you with a special homecoming ritual. Imagine walking through your front door tonight. Everything looks exactly as it does now, but everything feels different. Why? Because you know in your soul that you are a person of immense wealth. This sense of ownership, the same feeling I felt walking back into my house in town, is the most powerful vibration you can send out. The physical world is just a mirror. It has to catch up to the version of you that exists in your imagination. Besides the Neville SATS technique, I have so many more powerful lottery manifestation methods to share with you. In fact, I am beyond excited to tell you that my new book, Make Your Lottery Win Come True, is launching in just 2 weeks. If you're ready to stop hoping for change and start intentionally manifesting your jackpot clarity and confidence, just like I did, make sure you join the waiting list today. And if you want to keep this high vibration energy flowing, subscribe to the Raise Yourself Today YouTube channel. This is our sacred space where we turn our biggest dreams into daily reality. Now, I want to know, what scene are you looping tonight? Tell me in the comments. Let's support each other's visions. Write the words, "It is done," below to seal your manifestation, because your win begins with alignment. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay aligned.